one radio app around the world. Live on Stationhead.
They rock out. You guys rock. Play my kind of music.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to your national award-winning Willswood Radio Show live on your Stationhead radio app, the number one radio app in the world. Also live in and around everywhere on the platforms, on YouTube, on TikTok Live, and I mean, just everywhere you go, everybody's talking about the Willswood Radio Show. 100,000 views on YouTube. We broke that a couple of weeks, well, actually about a month ago or so. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is an amazing night. And Rachel Ritter Morris is with us with Beach Star Entertainment. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you Falcon. Welcome in. She's a radio host from Philadelphia. In the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area. Falcon, I introduce to you Christian, and from Beach Star Entertainment, Rachel. Ladies and gentlemen, what a treat tonight. And this is amazing. Oh boy, where do I start? Christian Love, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for him. Man, oh man. And, Christian, you have a journey from growing up around the Beach Boys band, obviously, touring. I believe you joined the touring lineup in 2005. And you blended harmonies, singing lead classics like God Only Knows, Good Vibrations. Everybody should know that one. I mean, also, Some Summer. Music video directed by longtime Beach Boys collaborator from Full House, John the Man Stamos, ladies and gentlemen.
We love our Uncle Jesse. He's a nice guy.
What was that?
We love our Uncle Jesse.
Yes, definitely love our Uncle Jesse. And ladies and gentlemen from Beach Star Entertainment, you saw her at Grayson Torrance's release party. Rachel Morris is in the house. So,
nice, Rachel.
Rachel, do you want to introduce Christian before I get into the rest of his tale of the tape real quick?
Sure. Christian is legendary, and he is insanely talented. So definitely check him out. Yes, you need to come check him out at the Reveler. So buy your tickets at the Reveler. Go online. I can also put the link in here so you guys can click on it. And he's going to play the Reveler in Carytown in Richmond, Virginia on the 9th at 3 o'clock.
My goodness. And you also said something about the 10th, right? Is that it?
Yes, he's opening at the Beacon Theater as well.
At the Beacon Theater in Hopewell, ladies and gentlemen. That's at 4 o'clock, Mother's Day. So if you want to bring your mama to a good show and they love the Beach Boys, you need to go there. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Oh, man. All right, so Christian, you're the son of Beach Boys founding member, Mike Love.
Yes.
You're following in his footsteps, obviously. You're a longtime member of the Beach Boys since about, 2005 or so?
Yeah.
So you also... Go ahead.
I kind of started out on the acoustic guitar as I think I was maybe like the 9th or 10th member of the band, and I was strumming the acoustic guitar. And they fed me to the wolves. They said, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna sing the Carl line in Kokomo.
Oh,
wow. I was so nervous. And anyways, I ended up doing it. It was fine. And then, I just started playing acoustic guitar with the band until there was some changes in the lineup. And then eventually I moved. Rendell Kirsch was playing the electric guitar.
Oh.
And rhythm. And I moved to rhythm guitar, and Rendell moved to the bass.
Wow. Man, oh man. That, classic stuff there. It really is. So you're a solo singer, songwriter too. And, from your debut album, Only Alibis, we're going to talk about that in a little bit, and your signature song, Some Summer. And we just said that was, along with that was directed by John Stamos, which I mean, we all love Uncle Jesse. We really do. So Um, your career took off, your songwriting career took off in 2020, where you co-wrote The Weeknd's Here We Go Again with Bruce Johnson and other accomplished songwriters.
Yeah. Rex Kudo was there. He's a super sweet guy, and he was recording everybody.
Wow.
And he was the producer. So we were at his house in Pacific Palisades, and then Brian Kennedy showed up, who's another super talented guy, super amazing piano player, and obviously producer. I think he has like 4 Grammys or something. But yeah, and we all just sat in the room and just worked out some harmony parts and threw together that part that ended up being a loop in the Weeknd song. So
wow, man, oh man, that's amazing right there, man. It really is, and I am familiar with that song because it's on the radio. It's a very good song you wrote. That's just amazing, and also the hit song found a place on the album Dawn FM and added another chapter of your career.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting, and all the time I got to hang out with Bruce, and
yeah,
I was Bruce's chauffeur. I would drive his car, and we would head down the coast, and we were there for several months. We were going there just about every other week, so it was nice. It was a good time.
Goodness gracious. And I wanted to get to the story where you and Rachel met. How did you and Rachel happen to come together? Does Rachel have a story of you, reaching out to you or something? Or I just wanted to try and figure out how you guys become this amazing entity where, I feel it's just awesome. It really is.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was actually Plenty of Fish dating site.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
No. You tell him the story, Rachel. You tell him the story.
So I went to the Beach Boys show in Williamsburg when they played there with my mom. I actually went with my mom. And I get to know everyone in the band. Like I research who plays what and everything. So I knew who Christian was. And I saw him after the show and was like, hey, great job. And then we just stayed in touch on Instagram. And then he asked if I wanted to book his band. And I was like, sure. And got him into the Coach House. I think that was our first gig that we got, was the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano, California. And it's been ever since.
That was Nate's first gig. And one of my favorite shows, actually. That was a really fun show. Really fun night.
Goodness me. Christian, tell us about yourself. Those that don't really know a whole lot about you, a lot of people should know, if they follow the Beach Boys, they should know who you are. But if those that, kind of a new generation of fans, so to speak, tell them all about you and how'd you, grew up and to where you are now. Then we're going to get into a couple of other easy questions, I promise.
Well, I think the thing that people probably don't know is that I've been writing songs for about 30 years.
Wow.
And I formed a band in my early 20s. It was called Alex's Cane, and it was a 3-piece band. And from there, I would just go a few years in one band and then, kind of meld my way into the next band. And yeah, I have this addiction, and it's called songwriting.
Oh man, that's amazing. And the collaboration with Uncle Jesse, John Stamos, to Some Summer. How did that come about? That's simply amazing. Obviously, if you watched Full House, he was a big Beach Boys fan.
Yeah. He's definitely a huge Beach Boys fan. And I reached out to him. I just decided to call him one day and ask him if he wanted to help me out. And sure enough, he was down. So it was awesome.
Oh, man, that's amazing. The hair, watch the hair.
So yeah, we were able to different venues out on the road. We were able to grab some footage before the show and stuff like that. And he just did a great job directing that video. I thought it was awesome.
And
Goodness me.
John Stamos directed a music video for the Beach Boys, "Hot Fun in the Summertime" in
Yes.
1992. And then, I don't know, roughly what, 21 years later, directed Christian's video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember Hot Fun in the Summertime. That video was amazing. The song is amazing, obviously. DJ Blue Show, California producer out in Novato, California. Do you have any questions for Christian or Rachel?
Not yet. I'm just meeting
Okay.
them.
All right.
Just started hearing the interview.
Yeah. Falcon, do you have any questions for Christian or Rachel before I move on?
I think she
okay.
has a blue signal. So.
All right. Well, that's fine. We'll catch up with a little bit later. So,
Yes.
Christian, I got to ask you, since you grew up, around the band with your dad and everything, what is your favorite song from the band? Or you singing live shows with them?
It's a very good question. I really enjoy "Wouldn't It Be Nice" because it's a moment in the show when everyone gets up and starts moving around.
Right.
It's in the second set, and it's just a feel good song. You hear the intro lick, and then immediately people are up on their feet dancing. So I guess I like that. I like Surfing USA. I don't know.
I love Surfing USA. Anytime I go to the beach, anytime I go to the Outer Banks, I'm already playing Surfing USA.
Yeah, it is a good one. It's a great song.
My kids is like, you're playing that again? I said, yes, I am. I am playing that again. I grew up with that song. I grew up skating with that song. So, Surfing USA is like the iconic beach song. And yeah, I did wear a beach shirt for the occasion, just so you know. No, not a
Absolutely.
bikini.
I got mine.
Hey, you got yours on too. That's awesome. Let's see, Rachel, what is your favorite song from Christians?
From Christian song, I love Some Summer just because it's like the quintessential summer song, and it's got to be on everybody's playlist, especially this summer.
Yeah.
So check it out. It's going to be streaming everywhere. I can send the Spotify link because that's where I listen to it. But and then also That Sound is amazing. First Kiss, that's also a good one.
We haven't. Yeah, we're about to release that one soon.
How about that? That is awesome. Oh, do you know what date that is released at?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Yeah. So what stories from the road you had that kind of stuck with you, kind of like funny stories or, one of the
Ones that
most
we can tell, right?
stories? What's that?
Oh yeah, ones that we can tell, right? Ones that we
ones you
talk
can
about.
tell. Yeah, ones you can tell.
So I think it was out in Florida somewhere, and I'm late. I'm late to the start of the show, right?
Oh man.
So I start running to go to the stage, and I didn't see that up above it says do not exit.
Uh-oh.
It said something like that. But anyways, I flew out the store and out into the crowd onto a couple elderly people, slammed into the chair, my head,
Oh man.
and I was out for probably 2 or 3 songs. So after that, I gathered myself up. I climbed up on stage from out in the crowd, and I was disoriented. So I got off the stage and I iced my head. And yeah, that's an interesting story for sure.
Wow, man. That's
And then I went out and played when I was ready.
hey, at least you still played. I mean, yeah, I at least you fell gracefully. Okay, you didn't fall. You gracefully fell.
I gracefully flew off the stage and in
Yeah, there you go.
Very athletic.
Oh man.
There you go.
So your vocal style, how did your vocal style develop, and what was kind of like your primary influence of what you do now?
That's a valid question because I like a lot of different types of music.
Right.
I think some of it's probably Police and Sting influenced, and then some is kind of Third Eye Blind influenced,
Yeah.
and then I like the Stroke. I mean, I just like a bunch of different types of music, but
Right.
yeah, somewhere in those genres.
Oh man. I ask every artist this that comes on that talks with us. I asked Grayson this, and how do you know, or what do you think when a song is truly finished? When you're writing it, singing it, while you're writing it, or what have you, whatever your rhythm is when you're writing songs and getting into the middle of them.
Yeah.
How do you know when a song is truly finished and ready for the radio, ready for it to be released?
As soon as Jeff Peters mixes it, then we know.
Great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a good answer.
But that is a good question, and me and Nate run into that a lot. We work on songs, and sometimes they take a while to complete, and
Right.
sometimes they don't. Sometimes we
Yeah.
spit them right out. But yeah.
So do you start with like lyrics, chords, or rhythmic to start out thinking about songs, thinking about the writings and the beat to it and everything?
Yeah, I'll come up with like a little something on guitar or something, or a drum beat or something, and I'll start creating a musical bed, and then I'll just start laying a melody over the top of it, and hopefully a B section comes, and then hopefully it turns into a song. But the way me and Nate met, you want to tell them the story about the way we met?
Yeah. So Christian and I initially connected on social media, just on Instagram. The way a lot of people meet these days, just through
Yeah.
social media. And we both dug what each other were doing musically. And so the way that we made our first EP was I would actually record the music at my studio in Milwaukee. And then I would send the background tracks to Christian, and Christian would write the lyrics and the melody on top of the background music. And we would sort of put it together like a puzzle from opposite sides of the country. But now I moved out here to LA, and now when we record, we're actually doing it in the same room, whereas it used to be thousands of miles apart.
Mm.
But we still might agree that our first song we wrote could be the best song in the batch.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Called So Tightly.
That's awesome. So this is a pretty fun question, and you may have to think about this one, but may not. What makes a chorus or a hook truly memorable, and how do you ensure your songs have that quote unquote hit factor, so to speak?
That is a good question. I think the try loop. So if you have a melody that works, you repeat it 3 times, and then you change it up a little bit on the fourth line. And I think that's the sign of a good hook, is that if you can repeat it 3 times and you're not tired of it after the 3 times, that's going to be a good chorus.
I think the ability to write a good hook runs in Christian's veins, because his dad wrote most of the Beach
You're
Boys
exactly right about that.
hooks, Good Vibrations and Kokomo and I Get Around. And so, Christian doesn't even have to try very hard to make something catchy. It just comes right out.
Round, round. That's stuck in my head now, but but yeah, what's amazing about this is you tour with the band and you do solo artists, which is very hard to do these days. And I commend you for what you're doing, man. I really do. And you come from a hell of a background, obviously. Mike Love and the rest of the guys, and I'm so sorry about Brian, passing. That broke my heart, because I actually got to see him sing. And but you guys, after you guys are living it up, even after 30 years, you're still doing this thing, and it's amazing. It really
it's we have a good time out on the road, and we have some insanely good players in the band. It's like a really tight band, but and I'm not necessarily including myself in that. But Keith Hubacher is an amazing bass player.
Yeah.
John Wiedemeyer, an amazing guitarist.
Mm.
And then, of course, Brian Eichenberg. He sings the falsetto parts. And yeah, everyone, our drummer is very theatrical, John
Right.
Bolton. So
I
it's,
see-
yeah, we're having a great time. It's really
I
cool.
see Nate got the guitar out.
I never put it down. The
Oh,
cool
man.
thing about seeing Christian with the Beach Boys is, with the Beach Boys, everyone, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, and everyone is very supportive of each other. But then the best reason to come out and see Christian play his own music is he gets to be the star of the show,
Yes.
sing all the
Yes,
lead vocals.
definitely.
You get to know his sound better.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say, that you get to be out there in the crowd with you, and folks will get to know your songs as well. And doing that collaboration with, promoting yourself and promoting the band, that's the best thing, ever. And not a whole lot of people can do that. And
Yeah, no, we're really pumped for the show, for these 2 shows coming up. And we'll be able to play some stuff off the Only Alibis album and some newer stuff. And actually, So Tightly, right?
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna play a couple songs that we wrote together. We're gonna
Yeah.
play some songs off the Only Alibis. We're gonna play some Beach Boys songs.
How about that?
We're gonna play some Strokes. We're gonna play some Gin Blossoms. So it's gonna be a good time. We're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and hey, if you want to string up that guitar now, you can. I don't care.
The link to the
You never
tickets.
know. Crazier things have happened.
What'd you say,
I
Rachel?
put the link to the tickets here too.
Oh yeah, make sure you put the link. Click that link to the tickets. Those of you in Richmond, Virginia, in the northern neck of Virginia, because it's only an hour up. Okay, you can make it there. All right, I'm just saying. All of you Beach Boys, Christian Love fans, Beach Boys fans, whatnot, you need to come. I'm just saying. I mean, it ain't often we get Christian up in Virginia. Not often at all. Am I right, Rachel?
Yeah, that's right. This solo show is one of the very few solo shows that he does here in Virginia.
Wow. Yeah. So, I mean, it's, you guys got to get to the Revel Air. I'm just saying, this Saturday night.
Get it while it's hot.
Yeah, get it while it's hot. You heard the man. Get it while it's hot. Just saying. So you writing all these songs, which is amazing. What is your advice to the younger generation, like the younger kids? They seeing you doing it. They're seeing you with the iconic band and everything. They're seeing you singing solo, and you're writing these amazing songs. What would be your advice, your coaching advice to the younger kids that's in high school, middle school, whatnot, that wants to do what you're doing?
I'd say pull from your favorite influences, yet don't steal it verbatim. Make it your own. And if you like it, that's the main thing. Like, if you're satisfied with it, then it's likely that a lot of other people are going to resonate with it as well.
Right.
So I think the key is just making it your own and having fun with it, like liking what you're doing, what you're writing, and stuff like that. And if you don't, change this where you do.
Yes, there you go, y'all. I mean, I can't say that better myself. I'll tell you what. Rachel, Beach Star Entertainment, you go around, you book shows and everything. What would be your advice to the younger generation if they've seen you?
Follow
what
your dreams. Follow your dreams, definitely. I mean, I have wanted to do this ever since I can remember. I mean, I think I was like 4 years old, and I was like, I'm going to do something in music. And I remember being in middle school actually and telling my mom that I was going to find the bands and I was going to get them booked and I was going to do all these things, and now I'm actually doing it. So
wow, man. Christian and Nate, you can answer this too. So how do you define, you reach a level of success, and a lot of folks dream of the success and things like that, but in your own terms, okay? And so many people define this in so many different ways. In your own terms, how do you define, like, what is your own definition of success?
I guess there's levels to it. I like there's immediate satisfaction and then there's something more long term. I guess in the short term, I just think it's a blessing to be able to pay your bills doing something you love. Um, but in the long term, I would say making music that brings people joy and seeing people dance and seeing a smile on their face and seeing them sing the words that you wrote. There's no better feeling than that.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And we already talked about how you would give advice and things like that. So, what was the one piece of advice you guys received, especially you, Christian? What was the one piece of advice you've received throughout the years?
Yeah, let's see. I think the best piece of advice is to not give up. If you have a passion for something, don't give up on it.
Yes.
Stick with it and do what you love. Because as soon as you stop doing what you love, you lose the thrill for life.
I have
Yes.
a good little tidbit. This was told to me by a fellow named Larry DeBoskin, who was produced for the Beach Boys back in the 90s.
Yes.
And Larry told me the extra mile has the least traffic. Meaning, you know, if you really push yourself to go one step beyond everyone else, there's going to be, you know, much less competition.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Rachel, do you have anything?
The only advice that I was really given by somebody else in the industry when I first started my business was that everyone has an opinion.
Yep.
Doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, it's good or bad, but everybody has an opinion and you need to have a thick skin. But definitely do what you love, follow your passion and your purpose.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That is some awesome statements, guys, really. And Divine Shell that's in the comments saying that making music that brings positive frequency to others, music that inspires others. That's exactly right too. And she's an independent artist too that couldn't wait to see you guys actually.
Yeah, those are definitely wise words.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, definitely. All right, here's another fun question, and I don't know if this has ever happened to you or not, or if you had a memory of, you know, when you're growing up, it happened. What what is the strangest, weirdest, or the most memorable thing a fan has ever done for you?
Well, I have signed a pair of breasts before, I have to admit. Upon request. It was not my
Great.
idea.
That's awesome. You got to honor those. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Make sure
Hey, look, you haven't you haven't been the first one. Oh man,
No doubt about that.
Nate, do you have any?
Not really that come to mind.
Hmm.
Yeah, not really that come to mind.
It's hard to follow that up.
Yeah,
True.
you're right. That's that's probably the best answer I've had the entire in 2026 right there. I tell you what.
That was the first thing that came to mind for sure.
What's that?
That was the first thing that came to mind when you asked me.
I'm sure that was the most. Sure, that was the most memorable one. So, what new directions? A couple more questions. What new directions and experimental projects that actually excite you the most right now? You got something on the burner. It's getting hot. What's exciting you right now?
Well, not only the musical projects, I have a project going with Nate, and I have a bunch of songs that I just wrote myself. But also, there's a Vans Warped Tour that I'm hoping that I win the contest to play in Long Beach, and then
Yes.
then our band can go and rock out at the Vans Warped Tour in Long Beach.
How about that? Man, oh man. All right, so I have this song called That Sound. You just released that, what was about a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, maybe 3 weeks ago or so.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. So this is your latest stuff. And I'm about to play this, and I want to hear your, after we're done with this song, I want to hear your feedback on it as to how it came together.
Okay. Sounds
So,
good.
ladies and gentlemen, the latest hit from Christian Love, ladies and gentlemen. This is That Sound, just released. Folks, what a night. Christian Love's with us. Rachel's with us. DJ Blue Show's with us. We'll be back in just a minute with Christian Love. Great stuff.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I love the beat to this. The beat's awesome to this.
I threw back to the 80s on this one.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking when I first heard it. Oh, you want to talk about old school? I still got this in the archives.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what do you got there?
What is that?
The rock and roll 50s.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
still got that in the archives. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Man, oh man. This is awesome, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming on tonight.
Yeah, no.
Thanks for having us.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, definitely. And is there going to be another time when you guys get back to Virginia after this?
Maybe not in the near future, but I'm sure we'll make it back there.
Gotcha. And y'all got the best booking manager in the world, Rachel, right there. So
Yeah. You know what's funny is we had a Beach Boys show that was close to Richmond just like a week ago.
right.
Last
Man.
week.
Yeah, I saw it on the calendar, but I was obligated to another place to go because I had to be there. But I saw that one on the calendar. I really wanted to be there, but
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was a place called Busch Gardens, I guess.
yep, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Yep.
Is that like a theme park?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
My son just went there on Saturday for his band concert, and they won excellent. They won like 3 excellents and whatnot. They came back with some trophies, so
Oh, wow.
yeah. He's playing percussion and trumpet. Well, percussion
awesome.
mostly, so
Yeah, that's killer.
and plays soccer.
I used to play the trombone when I was
Oh, wow.
really young, like 11 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
Star
that's
Wars.
Dave.
Did Rachel leave?
Tap the screen. Yes, Divine. Yes, tap the screen. Sarah's in the house, and guys, it is National Nurses Week, and Sarah is a RN.
Oh, nice. I've been feeling a little under the weather.
Oh man. Oh well, she'll get you straight for sure. My goodness, the latest from Christian Love, ladies and gentlemen. Here's that sound, the kind of a 80s vibe, so to speak. And you know, when I first heard the instrumental part of it, I'm like, this is like an 80s rock. It's taking me back. I mean, yeah. So I want to hear your feedback of it after you know, I'm sure you've heard it plenty of times already. But what is your feedback of that sound, the new one you've got?
My feedback, I don't know. I think I was feeling like I wanted to write a sort of a dance song because I usually don't.
Right.
And John Wiedemeyer of the Beach Boys was probably prior to that about a week before that, he was telling me about how he went and saw Duran Duran.
Oh wow.
And,
Oh man.
and it just kind of took me back to that time. I'm a big '80s kid, you know. I like a lot of '80s. I had an '80s cover band for a while, but
right. And Def Leppard is one of my favorite bands, besides the Beach Boys, of course, and you now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's some good stuff. And yeah, so he was talking about it, and I just kind of got in the mood to write a flashback song and a dance song as well, and that's kind of where it came out.
oh man, goodness me. All right, so 6 months from now, a year from now, and I ask every independent artist this, I ask every other artist this I run into. 6 months down the road, a year down the road, where do you think your goal is 6 months down the road, a year from now?
To get some placements, you know, in some commercials or movies or TV shows, and
About that.
to play some bigger venues than the ones we play. You know,
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
definitely. Y'all
get out
heard
and
it,
travel
right?
around and play different spots. Yeah.
Uncle Jesse, get him a spot, damn it. He wants to be on TV. Uncle
Yeah.
Jesse.
There you go. Yeah, he was just at Beach Life. It would have been nice. We tried. Me and Rachel tried to get in at Beach Life.
Oh
It's
wow.
probably. I'm sure there's a long wait list, you know, to get in.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Rachel, in 6 months to a year from now, you heard what Christian, what his goals are. Do you have any for him and the rest of your team at Beach Star?
Yeah, definitely more festivals. I would like to start booking Coachella, so I'm gonna try for that.
Yes,
High
that's-
aspirations. So yeah,
That's-
definitely getting into more festivals, more stages for my artists. You know, I've been looking at like even the folk festivals, the county fairs. You know,
Hey, we
Fish
have Richmond County
Gardens.
Fair coming up.
we do. Yes.
Oh man. So
And also, I don't know if you guys have heard about the All American Rejects doing the backyard tour.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
they go and play in people's backyards, and
Hey, you can come to my backyard
House
anytime.
party.
Yeah. so he's got a company called Playhouse. So I
Right.
signed up for it. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to play in some people's backyards as well.
That is awesome. That is iconic there. That's kind of a you know, back in the day, Woodstock, when it was nothing but fields and you have so many stages and stuff. Yeah, that there is iconic. I like that. I like that thinking right there.
That's
Backyard
living.
gigs. I tell you what.
Yeah.
And get the grill going while at it too. I mean,
Yeah.
why not? Man, you guys exciting me already.
So big dreams. Yeah. Got some big dreams.
Goodness me.
Definitely
So-
Netflix shows and placements too.
Yeah.
What's that?
I was saying Netflix shows and placements, and you know, different like
Yes.
various placements there for Christian as well.
Yes, definitely. Hey, Netflix is big. I mean, why not?
There's the new Baywatch. So there's that possibility.
Hey, why not? Hey, maybe you can get a spot on there singing too. I mean, it's right on the beach. Why not? I'm just saying. Netflix, y'all heard that right. Come on. Oh man. What do you want the audience, the listener base, the viewing base, what do you want them to know about you, about Christian Love? What does Nate want the viewing listener audience know about Nate? And Rachel, what do you want them to know about you? Because we're going to be putting this out there everywhere. Wherever the Willsward Radio Show is on social media, this thing's going to be everywhere, clips and all that. So,
Yeah.
what do you want the audience and listener base know about you?
Who are we starting with?
You can start.
Okay. I'm here to make music and spread good vibes and tell stories. So, that's what I'm setting out to do, and that's what I plan on doing. So whatever it takes, you know, to do that and to connect with fans and, you know, to really just spread the love.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, go. Nate?
I'd say that my life is kind of defined by the love of simple songs with hidden genius or hidden brilliance. And so with the music that we make, I want it to be accessible and I want it to be relatable, but I want it to have those little details that keep you coming back for a second and third and fourth listen.
Goodness me. And I was about to ask Rachel, she dropped off. Hang on one second. Can we get her back on? I believe so. How about that? So, Rachel, I believe so. How about
Hey,
there you go.
I don't know.
So-
I've been having some technical difficulties here.
It's all good. It's
But-
technology. It is what it is.
The learning curve, yeah, for all of us.
So what I want people to know about Beach Star Entertainment is that I will, go above and beyond for my artists. Really, I believe I don't have anybody that I don't believe in, first of all. So if I have you as an artist, then I believe in you 110% or more. And mostly everyone, is my friend as well. And I just really will strive to do whatever I can do to get them out there more because I truly believe in them that much.
Yeah, there you go. Definitely. So we gotten down where you want to be on, 6 to 12 months from now and things like that. Is there any stories you guys want to tell from all these years of growing, you playing music and you being on gigs and things like that?
Let me think about that one.
I tell you what, how about we get to some summer,
Yes.
and then we will go over this song, which, by the way, was directed by Full House's John Stamos, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So here we go. Sun Summer will come back with Christian Love, and he'll ask or answer a couple more questions and maybe tell one more story. Then we're going to probably wrap this thing up because I know they're busy. They're busy men. I'm just saying. But yeah,
We got to rehearse. We got to rehearse it.
I'll just throw that in.
yeah. DJ, that's DJ Blue. He said, "Nice to meet you guys."
Oh, nice to meet you too.
All right, so I love this song, by the way, and some summer, and the strings on this thing is awesome too. So, ladies and gentlemen, Christian Love's some summer. Check this one out. Will's World Radio Show live on TikTok, Stationhead, and everywhere else you may be watching. We'll be back with Christian and Rachel, DJ Blue, in a minute. Oh, man. And Divine said, nice to meet you guys all. So this is what I love about TikTok is that I can, we can engage with a lot of folks
Yeah.
in such quick time. It's awesome.
Yeah, I want to start doing TikTok live a lot more.
Yeah. A lot of artists is doing it now. It's pretty awesome.
If I wasn't blind, I could do
Yeah,
that.
me too.
Blow my cover. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Some summer. This one right here, this part here.
Rich part, yeah.
Love it. Oh man, the guitar.
You know who did that?
Beautiful.
Yeah. I'll tell him. Tell him when we come back.
Wow.
Oh, are we doing this to track? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh goodness me, some summer, guys. And yeah, that was the video of some summer was produced by Mr. John Stamos. Yeah, you all know who he is, Uncle Jesse from Full House. And yeah, he was
That's right.
yeah, and he was a big Beach Boys fan. If y'all and I watched a lot of Full House, and he talked about Beach Boys all the time. You know, off script or on script. Just saying. So yeah, Christian, that song there is also amazing. Okay, I know you talked a little bit about that. Can you give us anything else about how Summer came about?
Yeah, so it was kind of I worked late in the studio that night at Jeff Peters' studio. It's called Studio F in Pasadena.
Right.
And I ended up driving home, and of course I couldn't sleep. You know, I'm all riled up from the session that we did.
Last night, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I hear you. And then I just sat down at the computer. I'm like, I'm gonna put down whatever's in my head, and
Right.
that's when I threw the guitar down, and then I wrote the first verse over the top, and it was getting kind of late, so I'm like, and I think I wrote the second verse in the morning, but yeah, it just kind of spilled out, and there it was. And another thing about that song, well, I know it has a little bit of a Beach Boys influence, but I never planned on it to be that way. I was kind of more thinking like a Third Eye Blind kind of thing. So
yeah, I could hear that in the guitar. And who was doing the electric?
okay, so
Good thing you asked.
so yeah, funny you should ask, because Elliot East, for all those '80s kids,
Yes.
Elliot Easton from the Cars
Holy moly!
is on that track.
Goodness gracious, you're kidding me! Oh man, that is awesome.
Yeah, and he was the nicest guy, and he did that in like 3 takes. He was amazing.
Man,
Yeah.
y'all heard that right, Elliot? Y'all heard that. So I ain't got to repeat that. That they're iconic with themselves, man. That I tell you what, that is iconic there, Christian. It really is, man, my man.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, it was definitely a fun project. And then we also
Yeah.
got to pull Matt Jardine of Al Jardine of the Beach Boys' son, Matt Jardine, into the project,
Right.
and he helped me out with a bunch of vocals, and yeah, we just had a blast with that song. It was just really fun.
Yeah, it sounds fun. I mean, I want to play that thing again. I tell you what, I was head banging to that song this morning, listening to it. So, oh man, all right. So you have written lyrics. You have done a whole lot of things with songs. Some summer. What is the song you felt was maybe the hardest to write?
Hardest to write. Yeah, that's a tough one. It was probably a song called "When We Were Young." I had a song. I used to have an album, or I still do have an album called "Dancing with the Sun,"
Right. Yeah.
and there was a song called "When We Were Young" on there, and it was
Yeah.
it was kind of a little more in depth, a little more personal, and maybe arranging that and writing the words to that was a little bit challenging.
Wow. Yeah. So, all right, and I'm gonna go over this before I right before I let you guys go. What are you guys playing in anything else in Richmond besides the gigs? You guys got like a schedule you're going to do before the gig, before the concert?
We're not going to do much sightseeing. I'm actually coming from Myrtle Beach. I'll be coming from Myrtle
wow.
Beach.
Yeah, I haven't been to Myrtle Beach in a while, so yeah. Well, you're not too far up. You're not too far down. Then.
It kind of worked out that way. Yeah, we kind of had this gig in Myrtle Beach booked last second, so I was able just to grab a flight, from there to Richmond, and I think it's going to work out great. We're gonna pull up. We're gonna play about 90-minute set, the Reveler, and then the next day we're gonna open up for Pet Sounds Live, which will be fun too.
Yeah, so you're opening up for Pet Sounds Live. You said Pet Sounds Live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's on Sunday at the Beacon Theater in Hopewell, guys. So those of you that's in and around Hopewell, I know some of you are, that's watching, okay? Be at the Beacon Theater, what's that, at 4 o'clock on Sunday? And then
We lost Rachel. I don't know. What is it?
Around 3 or 4, yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
around 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yes,
And the
show
Revelator.
starts at 4.
Oh, there she is.
Starts at 4 p.m. So the
Yes, so
Revelator
at the
on
Beacon-
Saturday night. That's at 3, right?
Saturday at 3. Yes, the Reveler is on Saturday at 3. The show starts at 3, so make sure you're there ahead of time to grab a seat. And then at the Beacon, it starts at 4, so you want to get there a little bit ahead.
So you guys heard that right. I don't have to repeat that. So the Revelator Saturday, and then the Beacon Theater, which is down the road, about maybe I'd say about 20 minutes or so between the two on Saturday. So that's not that far. I'm just saying, bring your mama for a Mother's Day gift to see Christian. Okay, I feel that might be the best Mother's Day gift ever. I'm just saying. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
and then plus you get to see Pet Sounds Live.
Yeah, you get to see Pet Sounds Live.
How can
mean-
you go wrong?
Yeah, you can't. Guys, this is amazing. I thank you for your time. I really do. This has really been an honor. And Rachel, do you have any other thing to talk about before we let you guys go?
I have put this link in. I'm not quite sure how many times now, but if you see it, it's right there. I just put it in again, and that's where you get your tickets for the Reveler show on Saturday.
How about that? Goodness.
Be there or be square.
Be there and be square, y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure you surf USA into it. I'm just saying. DJ Blue, do you have anything for Christian or Rachel before we let them loose and do what they need to do?
Well, you probably already shared it, but I'm just really curious on, just a few words of how you kind of, how are you tied in with as far as the Beach Boys?
He is the son of Mike Love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. No, I like your music and stuff. Great music that I'm hearing. So I'll just
thank you.
for that.
Yeah, and DJ Blue is and where are you originally from, Christian?
I'm from Santa Barbara.
From Santa Barbara. So
Oh,
he's
oh.
DJ Blue's in Novato.
Way up north.
So way up north.
Nevada?
The Bay Area.
Yeah, Nevada. Yep.
Nevada.
Yeah, Novato.
Oh, Novato. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
he has to correct me from time to time. It's not Nevada, man. It's Novato.
Yeah.
Yeah, our old drummer lives in Healdsburg.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Wow. That's what's up. I'm originally from the East Coast, so
Yeah.
I actually met
He's a
with,
Boston kid.
on my station head, so
Yeah.
we've been friends ever since.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, Christian, like I said, this has been a treat. Thank you so much. We got to do this again when you come out, or your brand new album hits. We got to come back and do this again, man.
Let's do it. Thanks for having us, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Christian Love, guys. Rachel, also Beach Star Entertainment, thank you so much for joining in. And I am so glad you got to join us, Rachel.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Yes, indeed. And I'm hoping to see you guys if not this time around, but Rachel, I'll definitely be seeing you very soon, if not this weekend.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up for Christian Love, guys. Yeah, I mean, my goodness. May 9th, Saturday, at the Revel Air. Be there, 3
Rock.
p.m., guys.
Let's
Christian.
rock.